I'm going to demo the OGC search tool. It was built to leverage existing Google infrastructure for searching and indexing to discover public web mapping services in KML, KMZ documents. So you're met with three windows. On the left you have your searching. There are two types of searching, WMS searching and KML searching. You also have your middle pane, which is your mapping window. You have an Open Layers tab up top and a Google Earth tab. Now the Open Layers is used for the WMS services. It's a flat projected map. Google Earth is used for the KML, KMZ support. And on your right pane you have your Layers window, which has some sample layers we already added and will contain your layers as you add them to your maps. As you can see, when you change tabs, it also changes the search tab and the layers tab for you. And we have our navigation up top. Here's a zoom in box. You can zoom to Nova Scotia. There's a pan, you can pan around. And also on your layers, you can change the layers and the projection of the base map. If you have different WMS services providing different projections, you can be sure to support them. We'll start off with a search, and we'll do Modus, and click the search. Now what this is doing is actually using Google Search. Google Search returns the page hits, and we're parsing that page for any link that contains a Gate Capabilities document. So you can see our first result is Modus Global Fire WMS. That looks promising. Well, there are arrows underneath each result. There are two colors, green and gray. Green meaning it returned a Gate Capabilities URL, and gray meaning it did not. So if you click on the green arrow, these are all the Get Capability documents it actually found on the page. You can click on it and actually go to the Get Capabilities document manually. If you click on the map button below, it will parse the Get Capabilities document inside the application, present you with a list of layers you can choose to add to your map. Double click on a layer, add it to your map, and it'll add the fires for the past 24 hours. You can see these little red dots. We'll do another search. We'll do sea ice, popular topic as always. And I'm again met with a bunch of results. You can page different ones, different pages. When you find a green arrow that looks promising, you can click on it. Click on the map button. We'll parse the Get Capabilities and choose a layer you'd like. We'll add a few. We'll do, looks like the coastline in the Arctic and ice edge. Sounds nice. Wow, so we should pan. In the Great Lakes you can see the Arctic coast and the actual ice edge. Ice edge is orange. You can enable and disable the layers as you like. And the coast is purple. So now we'll do the KML search. By default, we show the NDBC KML document available on their web page. Shows all of their assets in the water, and also providers' assets. You can click and get the ship's location and any meta information associated with it. Turn that off for now. And we will search for sea surface temperature. Click search. And I happen to know that none of these work very well, but I do know one that works well. One from Rutgers. We'll click on map, and this is add the KML directly to the Earth, to the globe. Now it's downloading the image now directly, and you can see the sea surface temperature for the Middle Atlantic. You can zoom in, zoom out, pan around. Do another search. We'll do Emily, as in Hurricane Emily. And the first result from keyhole.com, we'll add that to the map. To be another ground overlay with a hurricane track. You can actually see the track the hurricane took at different times. Get the pressure and wind speed and the category of hurricane it was. We'll turn those layers off and do one more search. We'll do tsunami. Yet another popular topic these days. I happen to know a one that works fairly well. I'll search for it. Here we go, effects of Asian tsunami. Try that one out. You can see the markers it added to the map. We'll go to the Malaysia area. There's a lot of tsunami activity. And you can see the KML. You can turn it on and off as you like. So that's the KML search. Now, there's another aspect of the WMS, which is time-varying layers. Difficult to find a WMS server that supports time, but when they do, we support them. Just zoom to the Atlantic. We added a few layers with time support. You can see the NCOM, global currents model. You can enable that. And as you step in the time slider up top, the image will change associated with the time. There's also air pressure and winds. You can step and see them all change.